Welcome to CMN103, Introduction to Creative Industries. Today I'm going to talk to you about Task 3. Calm down, I know you're excited. Task 3 is your final assessment task, and it offers you the opportunity to showcase your talents, your skills, your work experience, your qualities to the world. So you're going to be offered the opportunity to create a digital profile. The form of that profile is completely up to you, but in a separate video, I will also give you some information about what your discipline leads have suggested are the most appropriate formats for you to showcase your work. So what I mean by a digital profile, it could be a LinkedIn profile, it could be a website, it could be a blog or a Facebook site, something that is a digital presence where you can upload examples of your work, where you can have testimonials, where you can talk about yourself, about your aspirations, about your skills, about your particular unique set of qualities and interests and passions that you have. So it's really an opportunity for you to be able to show what you have, what you can do, what you know. And I think the really important thing about Task 3 is that it's not static. You don't create Task 3, put a line underneath it, and then not touch it for 2.5 years, 3 years. Really, because it's a repository for your work, every time you have an assessment item or you create a short piece of work that is, within your discipline, you can upload that into your digital profile. So it's a dynamic, living profile for you. And you might even replace it. You might think that work that you've produced in year 1 has been surpassed by work that you've created in year 2. So you might want to replace certain projects and certain examples of work and keep it alive, keep it dynamic, keep it current. So we'll talk to you, and we always do this. We will we'll show you how to go through those processes in tutorials. We'll go through the practical stages of how to do this. It's worth 40% of your overall mark. And there are 2 main facets to Task 3. So the first part, as I've explained, is a digital profile where you showcase your talents and your skills. The second part, which is worth 10% within the 40%, is an opportunity for you to look at and map and show us the map of opportunities that are available to you in the creative industries within your particular discipline segment. Okay, what I mean by discipline segment is that your particular discipline area, so as somebody studying screen and media, that might be a screenwriter, that might be your discipline segment, but it might be that you want to produce, so that would be your segment. It might be that you are an editor, or you work specifically in post-production. So think about your particular area within your field for this task. And again, we'll talk to you about how you might find that field, how you might find that segment within tutorials. So that second part then, there are 2 parts. Part A, which is the digital profile itself. Part B, which is worth 10%, as I said, of the overall mark, is a map of opportunities where you literally look at what projects there are, what job advertisements there are that you would be able to, or you would wish to work in the creative industries. You'd be able to kind of take on once you'd completed your degree. And you identify what you could offer that work opportunity and what it could offer you. There are examplers presented under Task 3. Again, so if you go to Blackboard, you go to Assessment, you go to Assessment Task 3, you click on that, you go into the folder. The description of the task will be made available to you. The criteria for assessment is available, and there's also a document called Examplers. So you'll get to see what people have presented in the past with my feedback comments, so you'll be able to see what they could have done to improve their map of opportunities as well. The important thing with your map is that you don't just think about the creative industries. You also think about those embedded industries. Maybe working in traditionally non-creative environments, but using your creative industry specific set of skills and competencies. And again, we'll showcase how to do that in tutorials. If you have any questions about Assessment Task 3, please email, please put up a question on discussion board, speak to us in tutorials. Have fun with it. This is your opportunity to really showcase what you know and what you can do and what the opportunities are for you. Okay, thanks everybody.